In the beginning was the Word. And God said, "Let there be light."
Over 50 years of my work dedicated to making a new type of medicine, a new electrical type of medicine, using opto-sono-epigenetic.
In the Hindu tradition, the Word was with Brahman, and the Word was Brahman. The very first Hebrew letter, Aleph, which starts the whole process, is also like an out-breath. It's like, it's a sound.
Protons, phonons, light and sound permeate all existence and make for life.
Almost universally, ancient texts and traditions have always placed sound at the core of not only our existence, but the existence of the entire universe.
And in many of the ancient sacred texts, it starts with the word Om. We've developed a complete set of mental therapies using the word Om.
What the science is showing us is the universe appears to be alive, it appears to be conscious.
We believe that now all the research that we're conducting is leading us ever closer to a future of sound healing rather than pharmacologic healing, and a new paradigm for medicine itself.
I registered this cybernetic biofeedback system in 1989, now the Electro Performance Zeroid, for you to be able to have energetic medicine, sound therapy, visual therapy, to maximize healing.
What we're discovering is that sound is perhaps the key, literally, of life. It's the key to opening the door to higher realities. It's the key to opening doors within ourselves. So intimately, we know that the way through the matrix is to raise our vibration.
That inner universe within us connects with the greater universe of the stars.
New discoveries are now confirming what we find in some of our most ancient and cherished and spiritual traditions.
The sound is like the expression of the thought from that universal mind, or that divine source. The thoughts being expressed out through the sound, which then manifests material universe.
The new patient opto-sono-epigenetic experience, to be able to take the experience of the patient to create that bioresonance in them through sound, through sight, through electrical stimulation, using a vast variety of new energetic medicine techniques for a new world.
When that embryo becomes less than a millimeter in size, right? Very close to a millimeter, but not quite a millimeter. The embryo already starts to develop the first aspects of the inner ear. So the very first sense organ that is developed within the embryo is the inner ear.
The human body operates like a musical instrument, with every organ, tissue, and bone in a constant state of vibration.
In Eastern cultures, the ear is considered to be more receptive, yin, and feminine, while the eyes are considered to be more active, yang, and masculine.
Now our world is seeing the need for more balance between the yin and yang, or balance between the scientific and the intuitive, between the healing forces of the East and the West. A new technology is here for you.
There are 3 times as many connections from the ears to the brain as there are from the eyes to the brain. So the sounds coming in through the ears feed the neurological system. The auditory nerve directly connects to every organ in the body. Each part of your body has a certain vibration that it needs to have in order to be in a harmonious state, a coherent state, a healthy state. When it gets into a disharmonious state, that's when it gets into a diseased state.
Using an extreme science of vibrational energetic medicine, using binaurals, infrasound, ultrasound, harmonics, isochronics, subliminals, prayer wheels, and an autofocus cybernetic loop to make a maximum effect for healing for you.
When healthy, all parts of the body resonate in coherence with harmonic vibrations, which we could call sound health.
Frequency plus intent equals healing.
The power to create with language comes from absolute coherence, alignment, and integrity between what we think, say, and do.
By the words that we speak, we are influencing that field and that manifestation process.
The new science is telling us that the average human has about 50 trillion cells in the body, and every one of those cells has an electrical potential of about 0.07 volts. It is about 3.5 trillion volts of electrical potential that we have access to in our bodies for healing.
We truly are a body electric in states of vibration, and bad vibration can cause disease. We need a new medicine, a vibrational medicine, an energetic medicine, to go hand in hand with the new technologies occurring in medical field.
Hearing and sound must be coming directly from source, and that perhaps sound as the first sense is the way that we can most directly connect with source.
To begin, we can reduce or even eradicate disease.
We know now that all matter resonates at a specific frequency. And if you look, for example, at a cancer tumor, obviously the atoms in that tumor are resonating at a frequency.
We have developed a system to be able to treat different degenerative diseases by generating harmonic pulses and a cybernetic loop to be able to measure the actual frequencies that are needed to destroy that degenerative tissue. We've been doing this for 3 decades.
If you can isolate the frequency of the atoms in the tumor, and you can use a sound device to create a resonant frequency that actually cancels it out, all of a sudden, you can destroy that tumor, leaving all the healthy tissue around it untouched.
This technology and this device is in existence. It does work. You need to experience it and learn more.
There is this universal divine force that guides all of us.
There is actually a lot of scientific work showing how sound can heal.
Nature has a consciousness.
Which means the sound we make, coupled with the intention or the consciousness we put on the sound, creates the outcome of the sound. And this includes our voice.
So we want to use sound in a very coherent, very intentional way to help us heal.
How about a device that could maximize your experiential intention and also give you the vibrational snap for vitality?
Various brain states can be achieved by stimulating the entire brain using a technique called brain entrainment.
Brain entrainment, dehypnosis, and a host of other vibrational energetic medicine functions, now in a cybernetic loop, so we can autofocus the therapy.
I can expose you to a sound that's pulsing at a brainwave speed, and your brainwaves will try to time themselves to this drum beat because it's the most dominant one in my environment, and that's called brainwave entrainment.
Imagine being able to take your electroceutical through your headphones on the bus, be able to treat your body with energetic medicine sounds.
Ancient spiritual leaders likely used brain entrainment to guide individuals into expanded states of consciousness.
But there's certain words, certain power words, certain ancient divine words that were often held very secret because of the power they possess, that were often used in ceremony, magical operations, and so forth. In ancient shamanic cultures, they used to have the drumming or the didgeridoo. The shaman would create a certain rhythm with the drum, like a heartbeat rhythm, for example.
The dawning of a new day for medicine, an awakening of the mind beyond the grip of the profit-minded chemical companies.
You'll see that the speed of that drum beat is about 5 hertz. It's sort of like, hey, 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 hey. That is about 5 hertz right there. And that means that I'm tapping the drum at a brainwave speed called theta.
Vibrations moving through matter and through man ascend, descend, grow stronger or weaker, precisely as a musical octave develops.
Gruzhev says the whole universe is structured in octaves.
Theta is where your brainwaves go when you're dreaming in sleep.
I have made hundreds of theta, delta type videos for sleep, to help you get a good quality sleep, for lucid dreaming, all stimulating brain entrainment with dark screen.
And that means that if I start pounding this drum, your brainwaves, which are awake in beta function, will slow down and cross over the borderline into alpha at about 13 hertz, 12, 11, 10, 9, and finally get down to this 5 hertz in theta.
And the incredible power of 40 hertz to be able to cure Alzheimer's, many other different diseases, to put the brain into high states of gamma, to be able to study, to be able to work, to be able to make executive decisions better. So we made literally hundreds of different videos with 40 hertz to stimulate gamma waves.
Now we know there is a brain state that is called gamma, between 30 and 100 cycles per second. When the Tibetan meditators showed the scientists that, they said, okay, we'll rewrite the textbooks. The Tibetans said, well, if we do a different kind of meditation, we can exceed this.
So then we made hyper gamma videos, trip videos, boat trips, airplane trips, car trips, walks through the forest, many others, to occupy the mind as well as the ear.
And then they learned about a brain state called hypergamma. So what we're beginning to understand is that we are only beginning to understand our potential and our capacity.
Our universe is infinity to the power of infinity. And basically, there's no such thing as noise. There's a God consciousness. There's no such thing as noise. There's only information we do not understand. Because at one level of existence, all noise is understood by the God consciousness.
We know, for example, that strumming a guitar or stringed instruments can bring a peaceful and calming effect to our cardiovascular system.
The oldest musical instrument in the world, the didgeridoo, over 150,000 years, has been used for health, wellness, to stimulate qualities of the mind, to look into the past, future, and stabilize the mind.
Wind instruments also bring a sense of peace and calm. Organs can actually organize the cerebrospinal fluid in our spinal column and awaken our consciousness.
The incredible power, the magical power of iconic classical music to be able to heal and to be able to stimulate the mind for relaxation, for depression, and for inspiration, for adrenal stimulation. Many different abilities that we've made in our electroceuticals.
And these frequencies have the ability to move in and act actually as a technology to bring you back into resonance, to bring your body back into harmony.
What inventions and discoveries might arise from this new era of sound science?
I registered the first cybernetic biofeedback device in 1989 with the FDA, sold 40,000 plus units around the world, and now added to the new patient octosono technology to be able to give the experience and to bring this new technology to the world.
Violins tend to engender a feeling of compassion.
Listening to or playing music is one of the few things that can light up the whole brain, as seen on EEG scanners. Music connects the corpus callosum, which
Our system uses sophisticated headphones for stereo binaural effect, also using low-intensity continuous ultrasound with infrasounds to also stimulate and maximize the healing effect.
Your body is vibration, it's incredibly receptive to sound, and it's receiving sound and wants to come in resonance with it. Sound vibration is moving through your tissues, through the water of your body.
The waters of your body acts as an electrolyte for the body batteries. Voltage, amperage, resistance, hydration, oxidation, all of this that we measure to bring energetic medicine to its fullest and to be able to maximize the body electric. We utilize EMDR, not just of the eyes, but also of the ears and the body, to be able to get the total brain working harmoniously, to release stress. And this has been shown and proven in the research to be very effective worldwide.
Near-death experiences are some of the strongest evidence we have that there is life after death.
Peer-reviewed research shows that human consciousness can affect physical matter.
As a group, when we do intention, we create a psychic internet.
Everything in the universe is entangled.
The information of all the protons in the universe is present in one proton because they are all entangled to each other.
A recent Nobel Prize in Physics has been awarded to researchers proving quantum entwinement. This has opened the door for a whole new type of medicine and a whole new type of mindset.
Oh, in laboratory, that two particles can be entangled in such a way that even if the other one is on the other side of the universe, if you modify this one, if you tickle this one, the other one will laugh. It's instantaneous.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Well, we agree, Carl, and we have dedicated ourselves to the research. Well, 50 years of research, registration, and development of the technology has led to the new EPX. The future is energetic medicine, vibrational medicine, getting away from the side effects of the chemical companies and their unnatural, synthetic, S-I-N, synthetic entity. We now are expanding our minds, and we have led the way. So I welcome you to our new experiential vibrational energetic medicine and a whole new world to open up for you.